My wife asked for a divorce over text, saying she wanted something better. So I changed the locks and threw her clothes out the window. My name is Marcus, and last Wednesday at 11:23 a.m., while reviewing insurance claims, I received a text that shattered my world. Marcus, I've decided I want a divorce. I deserve better than this life. Don't contact me. My lawyer will be in touch. Rachel. I stared at my phone, rereading those devastating words. The woman I'd loved for 8 years, married for 5, had just ended our marriage via text message like she was canceling a dinner reservation. Not even a phone call. Just cold, clinical words delivered through the same device we'd once used to send each other silly memes and heart emojis. My coffee grew cold as I sat frozen, insurance files forgotten. Outside, the October maple tree we'd planted together was dropping golden leaves, each one drifting down like another piece of our life, falling away. Rachel and I met senior year at State University. She was studying elementary education, passionate about teaching struggling kids. I can still picture her in the campus library, surrounded by colorful textbooks, dark hair in a messy bun, wearing wire-rimmed glasses that made her look serious and adorable. Her eyes would light up describing how she'd helped a dyslexic boy read his first complete sentence. I was finishing risk management, already lined up at Hartford Insurance. We were practical people with simple dreams, a modest house, maybe kids, weekend camping trips. Rachel would laugh at my spreadsheets calculating down payment savings, then kiss my cheek and call me her sweet, responsible nerd. For the first few years of marriage, we were genuinely happy. Rachel taught 3rd grade at Riverside Elementary, coming home with breakthrough stories and student drawings. Our refrigerator was covered with crayon masterpieces, stick figure families and rainbow houses with "To Mrs. Marcus" and "Best Teacher Ever" written in shaky letters. I worked up to senior claims adjuster, and we bought a small ranch in Millbrook with white shutters. Rachel filled the front porch with hanging petunias. We spent evenings cooking together, Rachel making her grandmother's spaghetti sauce while I chopped vegetables. We'd binge-watch Netflix on our secondhand couch, planning our future family. The 3rd bedroom would be a nursery with pale yellow walls and a rocking chair by the window. Everything changed when Rachel started her master's in educational administration 18 months ago. She joined a study group meeting at upscale coffee shops with $8 lattes. Our weekend camping trips became too exhausting after coursework. The hiking boots I'd bought her sat untouched while she complained about needing time to decompress and network. Home-cooked dinners were replaced by staying out late for group projects at restaurants I couldn't pronounce. She'd come home with doggy bags from places serving postage stamp portions on oversized plates. When I'd ask about her evening, she'd wave me off, saying I wouldn't appreciate the complexity of their discussions. The woman who once wore Target cardigans began complaining our house was too small for entertaining, and my Honda Accord was embarrassing. She started questioning whether I had enough ambition. The word hung like an accusation while she scrolled through social media photos of her group at wine bars and gallery openings. Last month, she announced acceptance to a prestigious doctoral program requiring evening and weekend commitments for 4 years. When I asked about starting our family, she looked at me like I'd suggested moving to Mars. That's such narrow thinking, Marcus. There's more to life than following some predetermined script. The final straw came 3 weeks ago. I surprised her with reservations at Romano's, where we had our first date. I'd requested the same corner booth where we'd nervously split tiramisu 8 years earlier. This time, she spent dinner texting someone named Dr. Peterson about research opportunities. When I asked who that was, she said, I wouldn't understand the academic world, that my small-town mentality was showing. Now I knew why she'd been so distant, so critical, so eager to reinvent herself. But what Rachel didn't know was that while she was studying educational theory, I'd been investigating something far more interesting. Her study group leader, Dr. Peterson, had been conducting his own kind of education, and it had nothing to do with academic advancement.